Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Guerilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Guerilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
And this your man, Goose Thomas. What it is,
Mr.
people?
Bill Blockham Logan in the building, man. Please download that Guerilla Cross app on your phone, man. We are streaming live on the actual app, man. Yes. You can listen to us. You can watch us. You can do all of that, man. Quan59 in the building, man. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio. LTBB in the building, man. I'm on the roll right now because I feel absolutely great today, man, that I woke up in the land of the living, man. And so I'm here with my brethrens here at Quan59 Studios over at Guerilla Cross, man. And that, I mean, you know, that's just what it is, man. Yeah, man. We come in here, we get it in.
It's literally thankful to have another moment.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's
Not just the day, but the moment.
And an opportunity. An opportunity to make what
the rest is easy after that.
That's it, man. If you got an opportunity to make what was once wrong right, make it right.
Talk about it.
That's it, man.
Make it right.
2019, man, we are creeping all the way down to the end of the year, man. This year is going by fast. Football is back. Basketball's about to come in. Baseball is ending. Playoffs are about to start. I mean, it's things going on around us.
Insane.
That sometimes we just can't control. And so with that being said, man, we have a lot of sports to talk to you guys about. Man, we got a lot of everything to talk to you about. From football to basketball to tennis to baseball to social media things that's going on in the media still. Absurdities. Man, we want all of you guys to really, really, really take the time out and share this post, man. Please share Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We're trying to get there, man. This is the new wave. It's been the new wave, man. I put a post up the other day of a throwback. Yeah. And Facebook reminded me of one of the first posts that I put that Let the Ball Bounce was actually a brand new show. It said 2011.
That's crazy.
On AM 720 KDON.
Sheesh.
From 11 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. On a Sunday night.
Sundays.
Condensed 30-minute show.
Condensed 30 minutes.
Boy, it had to be super quick. So I would get out the sports, the sports real quick. Sometimes I would have guests real quick. I mean, shout out to one of my guests, Miss Cherry, from Punky Brewster. Actually gave me a live call, man, while listening to the show. Okay. And she is a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan, man, and she is a huge sports fan out there in San Diego, man. So I need to reach out to her, young Cherry, and let her know that Let the Ball Bounce is doing some big things, man. So follow
Still
Let the
has
Ball
a heartbeat.
Yes, it does. We still beating, and it's beating strong, though.
Yes,
3 times dope. Sometimes we 4 times dope. Sometimes we 2 times dope. And then if we have to pull it off, sometimes we 1 times dope.
Yeah.
Because it's happened.
It's happened, man.
Come on now.
Look, follow lettheballbounce@gmail.com. And if you want to be a sponsor of the show, man, if you got a business out there and you really want to get it out there, let us know.
Holler.
We'll give you that platform. We'll have you on the show.
Yes.
We'll have you talking about something that's totally not sports related, but we'll bring you back, though.
Yeah.
Because we're going to go into your lineage and find out what kind of sport your dad liked or what type of, we want to hear it. If you played any sports, you know, so that's how we bring it out, man.
That's right.
Everything is relative. We can always talk about anything, man. Let the Ball Bounce on IG.
Yeah.
Makes no sense why you shouldn't be following us on the gram.
Super crazy on the gram.
Get out of the Instagram models, DMs, and follow Let the Ball Bounce, man.
Because it's not going to happen.
Listen to some
you don't
real
have
life.
a shot.
Listen to some real life.
You don't have a shot.
No.
It's a new what?
It's a new wave.
All right, man.
It's a new wave, man.
Man, your guy, Dre Bailey.
It's your boy, Goose Thomas, man.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. Sherman's at the cribbo. But we appreciate everybody who's
out at his son's soccer game, he said. Yeah, man. Enjoying some
young Pele out there.
Young Pele.
Yeah. Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, man, and that's with 1 T, man. Follow Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook, man, where we are the hottest sports talk page on social media, man. There's a lot of sports talk pages out there, man, but we seem to be head and shoulders above the rest.
Indeed.
Now, this is something that I didn't proclaim and just say, this is what it is.
Nobody
no, you
come out the
guys,
woodwork with
they
that.
speak for us, though.
Yeah,
the people
no
speak
doubt.
for us.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it, man. And shout out to everybody that's really out there doing their thing, man. Shout out to the Hoop Fanatics, man. Shout out to Unnamed Sports, man. Shout out to Girl Chat Sports, man. Shout out to everybody that's out there doing their thing, man. I think when you talk about being the best, man, and you talk about, what you've done, it's not a braggadocious thing, right? Because we know tons of people that have done the exact same thing we did, climb up from the bottom and rose. So it's not a braggadocious thing, man. Everybody wants to believe that they're the best. If somebody else say that they're the best, I mean, they should very well believe that they're the best. No question. I think we're just the best at what we do. We're the best at what we do. Simple and plain. That's all it is, man. It's nothing braggadocious. It's nothing, clowning anybody else, because like I just posted about 30 minutes ago on Facebook, I said, man, find your lane. There's plenty of money out here for everybody. And we talking about life right now. We were talking about life before we got on air.
Yeah, we were.
And sharing our life stories with one another.
Yeah.
It's enough out here for everybody, man.
To eat.
Find your lane and stay in it. Don't try to creep over to nobody. Look, man, if you're not on the Autobahn, don't get in the Autobahn, bro.
I'm gonna take it a step further.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm listening, OG.
However somebody else wants to hustle, let him hustle that way.
Hustle that way.
And leave him alone. If he wants to live in an apartment and drive a Benz, let him do it.
Look, I wouldn't personally recommend it.
I saw
but
that
do
on
it.
Facebook, and I'm like, really, bro?
Well,
You
I want to be the guy sitting on my own land, riding a horse to the mailbox.
Come on, man.
I'm okay with
I want
that.
to ride me a little mule. I want my mule.
If his credit score is 300 and he wants to go out and get a new car and he's paying 100% APR, let him do it.
That's his.
That's his business.
Yes, it is.
But
Yes, it is.
sometime you got to let him do it and let him, face the consequences
Yeah,
of what he's
he
doing.
He know his car note is going to be like $1,200.
Yeah.
Right.
When it's
For
only
the
supposed to be
Central?
three.
For the Central?
For the Central.
So we need you guys to really pay attention to the show, because
Let him do
this
that.
is how we start the show.
Yes, it is.
We get a conversation going, and then when it's the right time, subjects will come up.
That's when
So
we break in.
we're talking about the complete accountability right now.
Yeah.
Is what I'm listening for. So if you want to talk about someone with accountability, Homegirl knew it when she went out and defrauded in a Ponzi scheme to get her kid to college.
Extortion.
Lord have mercy.
What's her name?
Felicity, what's the last name on her?
Quan, you should know.
Felicity
Quan, you should know.
Huffman.
Quan should know.
Felicity Huffman.
Huffman.
Felicity Huffman.
My favorite actress.
Full House.
Lord.
Felicity
She
Huffman.
she gets
Full House.
She
Yes.
she is a part of a Ponzi scheme
Because that's essentially what it is.
to get other white kids.
And
friends
that's a
of
different
hers.
lady from the Full House lady. There was more than one.
Oh,
It's-
yes, there was
it's-
definitely
it's-
more than
it's-
one.
yeah, she's
it's
a
probably like
different
one.
5 of them.
It's
She's a different one.
It's a team of schemesters.
Different white lady,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell them apart. I mean,
That was funny. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, man.
sorry, that
Her
was funny.
prison life will include tanning and
Nice.
bed making.
That's
so
true.
a tanning bed.
Nice.
So I mean, it's 14 hard days.
For 2 whole
14
weeks.
My dude,
2 whole weeks.
why even send a person to
Come
jail,
on, man.
prison,
Stop
for 14 days?
Stop it.
Dog, it's going to take them 6 days to do processing.
Bro,
Stop it.
they going to be in booking for 3 of them days. At least.
That's what I'm saying. I said 6. He said 3.
Eh,
That's the
well,
professional.
At least.
That's the professional.
At least 3 days.
Wow.
What would seem like 3 days, probably 36 hours.
Yeah.
So not quite 72, but you get what I'm saying.
But my thing is, why? I'm not appalled at all, because my thing is this.
Neither am I.
I'm not. Because we see this all the
Yes.
time,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes,
We
sir.
see it all the time.
Yes, sir.
We can question it, but
Sure.
move on,
Move on, man.
because
Look,
that's what she's going to get.
Look.
Now, we know it wouldn't be that right. It wouldn't be that way for.
Sure.
Okay, there was a black lady who
Yes, yes, sir.
actually
Keep it a buck.
yeah, she wanted her son or a child to go to
A better
school in a better neighborhood. So she did some things, and I've never not seen this done. Because when I was coming up,
Bro,
everybody did it. Like, let me
I
use
did
your
it.
address so I can go to this school.
So I was on for Western. I wanted to go to Cheyenne. So guess what I did?
Went to
I went to
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. What are we talking
What
about
are we
here?
talking about?
Who's got an address next to the school I want to go
Thank
to?
you. Thank you.
That's it.
I've done that for friends recently with their sons.
See what I'm
part.
saying?
You want to go to Arborview? All right.
It's
Look.
not. What's the problem?
And I'm pretty sure I got 2 of my cousins that are listening to the show right now. I got 2 of them right now using my address, man, for a better school. And who cares?
Who cares?
Look, I call every 2 weeks. You got a little mail over here.
Come get this, John. Come get this bundle.
Yeah. Right.
You come get
You
this
got a
bundle.
couple of magazines and stuff. Come get this care package.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come get
This
this
Right
young
young
now.
going
bundle.
to my joint.
Yeah.
I
Right
got it in
now.
a rubber band. Come get this young bundle.
But it's a worldwide thing. People have been doing this for years, but what this lady was caught doing was just that, and she served jail time.
right, 6 years.
6 years. You gave 6 years to her,
What?
but 14 years,
14 days.
14 days for Miss.
Felicity Huffman.
Come on, man.
It's a cold world out
There's
there,
also
man.
a story about a lady who voted,
Mhm.
and I guess she had a felony record, and she wasn't supposed to vote, and she's going back to prison.
Wow.
She didn't know.
Wow. Look, man, I know
Trying
that
to be part of the
there's-
process.
just trying to be part of the process, man. And this is something that I've discussed with several black law enforcement friends of mine, fraternity brothers of mine. We're and I definitely want to discuss with you all. We need to get back to where, especially in the black community, where officers that came into those communities ingratiated themselves into the communities, bro. We need to get back to that. And this idea that I have, and I've run it across several people. I don't want to,
Put it out there.
put it out there right now.
It's
man,
a great
'cause
idea because you
it's-
told me about
'cause
it.
Yes, this is chess, not checkers. Remember that.
It's a marathon, not a
It's a
sprint.
marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
I believe this idea will get this thing back to where it needs to be,
Yeah.
man. Because right now there's still a disconnect.
We need more Pac-Mans and Hodges, but besides the negative behavior Pac-Man did in Colors, we need more people more police officers to actually go into the community and make. Pac-Man was a little.
Pac-Man was on
He didn't
one.
start out like that.
No, he didn't.
It's just he lets his frustration and probably the steroids that Sean Penn was taking at the time of that filming really take over that acting role he did. But Hodges was a great guy. So this thing has been going on for a while, man.
Yeah.
We see the lopsided scales.
Sure.
Aren't the scales supposed to be even?
Supposed
Is
to
it
be
even?
Supposed to be even.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be even, but we know it's not, man.
Okay, well then they need to
not
change that then because it's not what
It's
that
not
is.
even, bro. It's
If
not
you're
even.
gonna use a mascot or you're gonna use a logo or an image, and you're not about what that image or that logo means, I think you need to change
Switch
the logo.
that up. Switch that up. Switch that up.
Have an olive oil arm and then a Popeye arm over here, but they had an olive oil arm black and the Popeye arm
Right.
white.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you
It's-
clearly ain't about that life.
Yeah, it's
Stuff, man.
hypocrisy at its best.
At its finest.
But when are we gonna be able to stop talking? It's just sad,
Yeah, man.
bros.
It's tough, man.
Sad, man.
It's tough, man.
It's sad enough that they're going around trying to get their privileged kids
It's tough, man. More privilege.
more privilege. Like you have abused your white privilege.
Yeah.
Like who does that? That's selfish.
like, how
That's
can
a
you even
selfish
do that?
person.
When you're in America, you can do that.
But how can you? But look, just look at that. Look at what he said. Abusing your white privilege. How can you abuse something
That's
when you
super
get
selfish.
it all anyway?
That's selfish.
like that. Don't even. Come on. I'm sure Miss Huffman could have found a way to get her daughter into another school, into a school, outside of lying about her SATs and lying whether she played sports or not.
That's ridiculous.
Are you kidding? Lying about sports,
Right.
really? That's what we on?
They had the girl on a lacrosse team, and she knew nothing about lacrosse.
About lacrosse. Are you kidding? Soccer.
It was written into a scholarship. Like they were funneling. They got. Look, they
Wildest
have.
stuff
So basically, they didn't want to pay their money
No,
Bro.
no,
that they
no. They
pretty
were,
much can,
Yeah.
you know.
And the kids didn't know what was going
They
on.
had no
Most of them.
idea.
And most of them are
No, they
pretty
don't know.
pissed.
Hold on.
Because, like, we didn't need that. Now you're making
Right.
us look stupid.
Wow.
Right.
Like, they're the younger generation that doesn't.
Yeah,
It was one that tried to play it off, though. I'm not sure which daughter it was, but it was one that actually tried to play it off as though, you know, she was going along with everything. Man, you know you ain't stepped on no soccer field. Sweetie.
Yeah.
You ain't never stepped on a soccer field,
Stop
sweetheart.
it.
Goose.
Cut it out.
If I know that I have a 2.0 my senior year, yikes.
Which is
I'm
horrible.
just saying.
That's a
I'm just
senior. You ain't even taking no classes.
Right.
How you got a 2.0,
I got 2.0.
and you got 3 whole classes?
That's why I hit you. So, yikes, right?
Wow.
So, if I had a 2.0 as a senior, but I get accepted into Duke, something
ain't right, dog.
something just ain't
Ain't
right.
right. Keith Sweat
Come on,
style.
man. Keith
Come on,
Swizzy
man. Come on,
style.
man.
Unbelievable stuff, man. Stop it, man. Stop abusing your white privilege, man.
Stop it, man.
Oh,
Cut the crap.
that'll never stop, sir. That'll never stop.
That's a selfish person. It makes me not want to
That
be
will
around.
never stop.
Like, if you unwillingly do
Boy.
some selfish stuff, I'll give you a pass. But when you, if I'm super rich and I just keep trying to oppose and talk, you know, just do, that's where the selfishness
man.
comes in. And
Tough.
you're being selfish with the white privilege. Like, you have 100, but you want 200.
That's crazy. Man, shout out to Pastor Amy Rucker,
Yes,
man. My
Amy
good
Rucker.
friend, our good friend, man. It's been my friend since 7th grade, man. I love her. I love her to pieces, man. She said she was zoned for Desert Pines and went to Rancho.
Bros.
I mean, come on.
Okay.
And she a hooper, too. Amy can hoop.
Hey, hit
Right
the,
now to this day, she
yeah,
can
she
hoop.
can hoop. Her and her sister, Carol, too.
Hell, yes. Shout out to Carol Jackson,
Yeah.
man. Hoopers.
Yeah. Look, man, if you listen to the show and you know me, I would just look, man. I'm for to break it down, but it's gonna be quick.
But all of your schools were at least in the Sunset Division.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna break it down. It started in junior high.
Yeah.
Junior high, I went to St. Christopher's.
Mhm.
Over there, right off Bruce, right
Yes.
across from J.D. Smith's.
Yes, indeed.
My homeboy Mike Johnson.
J.D.
went
Smith's.
that part.
Yeah.
My homeboy, Mike Johnson. Shout out to Mike Johnson.
out Mike J,
went to
man.
J.D. Smith.
Yeah.
We went to school across the street from each other.
Yeah.
I went to school with my big homie at the time, Mr. Lazy Loke, a.k.a. Isaac Maribel at the time, right? He's passed on. That's my G.
Yeah.
And I went to St. Christopher's, North Las Vegas.
Northtown.
So then after St. Christopher's, I went to Von Tobel.
Yes, indeed. Another Northtown spot.
Okay. This what mom said. Mom said, son, do you want to go to Rancho with all your friends? Because no, I grew up with everybody over there. You want to go to Rancho with all your friends? Or do you want to go to Cimarron where your other friend, Brian, at? It's a brand new high school. Like nobody's went to that high school.
Yeah.
Hard decision for me at this time.
Sure.
Because this is the first time I'm being presented with, what do you want to do? Not you gonna do.
You going, right. Yeah.
Right? And I was like, okay, all right. I'm going to go to the brand new high school.
Yeah.
Because these my guys. I'm always be cool with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Cimarron
Yeah.
the first 2 years.
Yeah.
Guess where I went my junior year? Durango High School, clearly across town. It's the only school over there.
Yeah. It was
Right
the-
next
it
to
was
Spanish
the-
Trails.
it was
That was
the
it.
only school.
That was it.
Out there.
But it was the very first year it opened.
Yep.
So I went to nothing but brand new high school. But as an athlete, I had to prove myself every single year
Yep.
because my spot wasn't solidified because of
You switching and not.
I'm switching. I gotta just make it happen.
Don't nobody know you, right? Going from place to place.
Right?
Exactly.
Guess where I went my senior year?
To the town.
Lord.
Back to school
Yeah.
in the north at
North.
Cheyenne.
Yes, indeed.
Back where I went to junior high school with a lot of cats who was at Rancho, and then when they made the switch where people went from Rancho to Cheyenne and then to Green Valley, they chose.
Yep.
And so I came to Chi-Town. 5 different schools.
Man.
This has been going on for a long time. Can you imagine my mom getting jail time because of that?
Come on, bro.
And all it was about was an education.
She would have
bros.
never got out. If they had one count for each time you went and traded schools, your mom would probably still be in the pen.
That's ridiculous, bros.
That's crazy, though. It's school, bro.
6 years. It's school.
It's school, bruh.
School.
Cut the shit. It's school, man.
I never was faced with that
Sheesh.
type of thing. I mean, early on in my life, I was, but when I got to 4th grade, everything was solidified.
Yeah.
Gibson,
man.
I mean, Hogard, Gibson, Western.
That was your destiny.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hogard, Gibson, Western.
Done. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Look, man, we appreciate you guys chiming in, man. Let the ball
Indeed,
bounce
man.
Sports Talk Radio, man. If you want to talk more about Miss Huffman, let us know on the live, man. We appreciate everybody on the live, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill, Blockham Logan.
Yeah,
Look, guess who's in the news, man? AB.
Yeah.
We got to talk about it. We got to
We
get
have
it out
to.
the way.
We have to.
Mr. Antonio Brown is in the news for allegedly.
Yes.
Is what the word I'm gonna use. He's allegedly did some things with a young lady, and it's very serious accusations when a woman says that at all. Like that's serious.
Oh, it's dead serious.
You took something.
Yeah.
And there's this social media thing going on with him and her and these small little clips and videos. AB is clearly, he acts like he's 22. He's just like, he's a millennial for sure.
Yeah, sure he is.
He's a millennial.
Yeah.
I thought he was married, man, because when he went to Oakland, he had I thought it was his wife and his 2 kids with him. They got off the helicopter. Then you hear about this. I'm like, wow, bro,
It's tough.
Look, I've been on
you're
record.
out there.
I've been on record for saying this, and I can hear all the backlash in the world. And Goose, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
If you are a young man and you are an athlete, NFL, NBA, baseball, NHL, soccer, anything,
Don't matter.
to me, it'd be best to be single until you get ready to retire.
Yes.
Because there are things that you're going to want to do without restriction. And you don't want to put yourself in a situation to where, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Something's, I can't, if I'm an athlete, I can't tell my girl at the time, there's nothing that's going to happen from here to the end of time, baby. Sometimes things happen, man.
Yeah.
We're not, and I'm not saying we're going into it with that mentality, but for me, I just would not be in a relationship while I am a pro athlete.
Right.
There are just too many things that can go bad.
Right. Now, unless you're in like, what Dwayne Wade was in, where he, married his, I guess it was his high school sweetheart. You looking at somebody like LeBron James, who married his high school sweetheart. People that were there from you when you had absolutely nothing.
We have
That's
a lot. We have a lot of success stories, right? We have a lot of success stories. I think the success stories don't get talked about enough.
No, they don't.
But it's all of the negative stuff, man. And come to find out, this girl may be lying.
Yeah. And we got a lot of people.
Don't say that.
Yeah, we got a lot of folks, a few folks on the page that, have come with the pushback. I'll say this. And I don't want no hurt feelings. I don't want nobody to come for Goose when I say this. But this is what I need people to understand. Mostly all the adults we know have children, right? Daughters. I'll just say daughters, right? We have daughters right here at this table. Come on. Daughters. What we need to instill in our daughters first and foremost. Sons too, but our daughters. And I believe Steven Sr. Alluded to this beforehand. So I'm going to say it again, piggybacking off of you, big bro. Let your daughters know that if you feel uncomfortable in any situation, if somebody puts their hands on you and you feel uncomfortable, you tell somebody immediately.
Yeah.
Don't you lag a year, 2, 3 years later talking about, daddy, such and such. No.
Or that I was scared. I was scared and I,
No.
What do you have to be scared of?
I'm your daddy.
Right.
I'm here to protect you.
Right.
I'm your daddy.
We're going to figure this thing out.
We're going to figure this thing out together.
Quickly.
Right now, ASAP. Tell people around you. People you know and love and trust, and that you know and love and trust you. Tell them now.
Because to me, if that thing happened to you, which is the most heinous, evil, just the one of the most wrong things to do to a human being is to take something from them. Oh,
God, man.
Physically,
yes.
When she didn't want to.
Right. Heinous.
If that happened to you and you decide not to say anything, first of all, I got a question to myself. How much do you value your life?
Yeah.
How much do you value yourself?
No, I take it a step further, bros. I even put it on us. What did I not teach you as a parent?
Yeah.
As a parent, where did I go wrong? Now I'm questioning myself. Like, yo, I'm putting it back on me now. What did I not say? What did I not do to have you afraid like this? Because we hear it all the time. All females afraid to come out. And I get it. I totally understand that. But in this situation, we're talking about a young woman who doesn't want criminal charges. She goes straight to civil court.
Money.
Bro, that should be a no-brainer for people. She goes straight to civil court. No criminal charges filed against Antonio Brown. Not one. Straight to civil court.
I mean, where's your credibility if you wait to say something that's happened to you in a heinous manner?
Yeah. Steven Sr. says, "Stop delaying my prison time. If I'm trying to go, I need to go
right now.
Yeah.
Don't make me think.
Don't make me think about this.
What was that? 25th hour or something with that was a good movie with I keep forgetting his name, but 25th hour he had 25 hours to basically prepare to go to prison.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Just put me in jail.
Just put me in the pen, man.
Yeah.
Don't give me no time because I'm not coming back.
Nope.
You give me 25 day head start.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this here, and it was on the ESPN. It happened back in '85, I think, where the karate teacher was raping one of his students, little boy, 11-year-old boy.
Come on, man.
And
heinous.
Yeah, and he even took it a step further because they all used to go to his studio and spend the night. He used to have pizza parties and all that stuff. Well, with this little boy, with this little boy,
it's not funny, my dude.
It's not.
Yeah,
bro,
that
but
is
ridiculous.
Come on, bro. I'm not
Bro,
letting you stay at the Sensei house.
And
I'm
so
not letting
the
you stay
one
at the Sensei
time-
house.
the one time that he spent it was just him over there with his karate teacher.
See.
He took him from Louisiana to California on a Disneyland trip.
So a full kidnapping.
Yeah.
Oh, got
the
it.
parents worried.
Got it.
They put an APB on him, found him over there. They brought him back.
Got it.
They did a rape kit on the kid.
Wow.
Found out that he was being molested.
Oh my.
Was the kid white or black?
White. So when they extradited homeboy back to Louisiana, Pops was waiting in that phone booth.
Yeah.
Waiting in that phone booth. And as soon as he came back with the detective,
Ooh-wee.
pow!
Yeah. Like they
Life
tried to do
over.
Reagan.
Life
Boy.
over. And
We're
he
not
got no
fooling
jail
with you.
time. And he got no jail time because
a time
the
to
jury
kill.
said, we can't convict this man.
A
Look
time
what this
to
dude
kill.
was doing to his
Come on,
his
man.
child.
Come on, dog.
We can't convict him.
Ooh.
Look, man.
Whew.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Justice served in that.
Oh, no question.
I have never
Save the
made.
state some money too.
I've never went home to tell my mom that Karate Dan
Karate Dan.
asked if we could stay the night at the studio
No.
in our karate uniform.
No. We're not
No
staying
drawers under it.
No,
No, just
In
no
the
shirt.
gi. In the gi.
in the gi.
In the gi. Is that what it's called? A gi?
Yeah, gi.
We got to sleep in the gi?
No.
Oh, just take your gi jackets off and just get comfy.
No.
Boy,
No.
I just don't see that
Everybody
happen.
walking around in their orange belts. What is going on here?
He had been molesting this
You know
little boy.
what?
He had been molesting this little boy
Tragic.
for a long time.
Come on,
Wow.
dog.
His parents was too loose with their child.
Loose.
No, you're not spending the night over there.
No.
You go get your lesson and we going
Now,
home.
we going
Go
to
get your lesson.
Matter of fact, I'm staying here for your lesson.
Yeah.
I'm not even dropping you off.
Yeah.
I'm staying right here.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Or somebody gonna be here with you.
Yeah. He wants to know if we can spend the night at
No.
his. No,
No.
you're not.
No. No.
Get your gi and let's go.
No. You're not. You will not be staying at the dojo house. No.
Get your gi and let's go.
No.
I don't want to hear you say show enough name one more time.
No. You can't.
You're not going over there. And the last dragon, who? Boy, get out my
Negative.
face.
Right.
Catch a bullet with what? Man, please. No.
Man, look. Get your gi and let's go,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you this. Daniel's son walked into a place where they were warming up, and they all had gis on. And then when they all turned around and looked at him, the young bully said, "Yeah, buddy, I'm here already. I got at least 10 years experience on you.
Whoa.
I will
Wow.
whoop you down."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This. Oh man.
Look, man, AB is just
There's rumors that Miyagi was never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't. Go
And
Daniel's
sometimes
son.
we
Not
got to
about
put
Mr.
it.
Miyagi.
We
Don't
have to
Daniel's
put
son.
He's
that.
not here to defend himself.
We have to put that back on the athlete. Dude, it's your responsibility to know these
You gotta
people
see
are
that,
out
man.
there.
You got to see that.
You got to see
you
that.
got to see that, bro.
You have to.
Look at you. You're dynamic.
You guys have all these symposiums you go to, all this stuff, dude.
It's no excuse.
They warn you about this.
It's no excuse, man.
If you're naive coming out of college to this, those symposiums tell you about it.
But guess what though? AB wasn't always like this though. Let's
No, he wasn't.
be 100 with
No.
it. AB wasn't always like this.
No.
When he first came into the league, he was extremely humble, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He worked hard. He was behind. Now let me tell you this though. People forget at the same time we had Antonio Brown, Mike Wallace, and Sanders. All three
Dynamic
at the
receivers, bro.
all three at the same time. They had a little nickname they called themselves too. But he was
Dynamic
real
receivers.
humble, man, and he worked his way up. I think that the money and the fame is getting to AB.
Yes, that's all it is. It's not CTE. Stop it.
No. He got hit hard one good time.
One
guys.
time.
One good time.
Stop with the CTE references. It's not that. This dude is
just on one.
Been told no 100 million times,
Yeah.
and he don't know how to. I mean, yes, and he don't know how to accept no.
No. That's it. That's it. And
He
look,
needs to be on a money allowance.
man, you sure hate to do that to a grown
A
man.
grown man.
but, I mean, it
Haven't
is
we
what it
heard
is.
this statement before?
Yeah, we
Boy,
have.
y'all done gave some money to the
The
wrong.
wrong people.
Boy,
Wrong.
we hear it all the time.
Yes, indeed. Wow. It's tough, man. Again, I want everybody out there to know. Don't take my comments and run with them like that, man. Think about what I said, man. Educate your children. I educate my daughters. I got a 20-year-old and a 5-year-old. Look, my 5-year-old knows, hey, Eva, if you feel uncomfortable,
Uncomfy.
get out.
Hit her in the bassinet with that.
She know what uncomfortable
From the
means.
bassinet to right now, she's been told that.
Yeah.
A year ago, my daughter told me what the word nervous meant. She was 4.
Yeah.
So she know what nervous means.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd get that out of a 4-year-old. I swear. I never thought I'd see that ever. She knows what uncomfortable means. If you feel uncomfortable,
That's it.
tell mommy, tell daddy, tell auntie, tell uncle, anybody that's there or around.
Yeah.
If you feel
Hold
uncomfortable.
on.
Yeah.
Around anybody.
Around anybody. It doesn't matter.
So if cousin Jerry over here and you feel uncomfortable, you doggone it,
man.
you better tell me.
Say something.
right now, ASAP.
Say something.
We ain't waiting. We ain't playing no games.
So
Oh, man.
Look, man, your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, man.
Yeah.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Please download that Guerilla Cross app, man. You can see us now. If you want to see, and you a visual person, you can actually watch us on the app, man. And appreciate everybody who's following us on the live show on Facebook, man. I'm going to give you guys a real quick top 25 scores. Real quick. USC, number 24, is tied up with BYU, man, with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go in the third. So it's
still
time.
early.
It's still early, but it's time to start solidifying who's going to pull away from this game.
BYU's tough, man. They've been tough for the last. I mean, they've been a tough out for the last 3-4 years, man. Easy. They come to play, man.
Okay.
BYU.
Well, I guess I'm gonna just, even though they're not top 25, UNLV playing Northwestern 23-14. We are in the third, end of the third.
I'm not going to even ask if UNLV's winning that football game.
Yikes.
No, they're not. Let's move on.
Notre Dame, man, Notre Dame, man, 66-14 in the fourth over New Mexico, man.
Yeah,
number 2 Alabama is beating down South Carolina 31-13, man. Headed into the fourth, man. Iowa State. Iowa State's winning this game, man. 7-3. It's delayed though. I wonder if it's weather.
Yeah, probably some weather there in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Is that the product that's about to go into Allegiant Stadium next year?
Yeah, man. UNLV running Rebels, man.
Yeah. Number 3, Georgia, Arkansas State, 55-0.
Wow.
Ouch.
Now, this is the same Arkansas State that just steamrolled UNLV last week.
Yeah.
Same exact team. Same team that just Sam Boyd steamrolled them. Lord have mercy.
Number 21, Maryland over Temple. Temple actually won that game, man, 20-17.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Really?
Yeah, they did.
Temple has been playing some good football, man, but we praised Maryland just last week on what they've been able to do, man, moving from the ACC to the Big Ten, man. They've done a tremendous job. But wow, Temple over Maryland?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Number 13, Penn State over Pittsburgh, 17-10. Number 6, Ohio State, Felicia's Phi team. She's actually back to the group. Congratulations.
Yes. Salute, Felicia.
So now that I know that she's going to be leaving right when football is over with, that's cool. We both sometimes need a break. Sometimes you need a break from people. Get your mind right. She only show up when the Patriots play.
Lord, do I know.
But she ain't been around when them Boston
she ain't been
Red
around
Sox
during
are
baseball
tragic
season.
right now.
They stunk it up.
Do you see her post, Bill?
No.
Oh, okay.
She blocked you? Got him. I thought.
Y'all didn't see Bill's face. For those that are just listening and not watching,
That's
you
tragic.
see Bill's face when he said
That hurts.
No.
I don't see her.
Block him.
That number 6 Ohio State is 51-10 over Indiana, man.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh my God.
Yikes.
Sheesh.
Man, what is up with these NCAA rules, man?
Man, look.
It's pay to play.
Yes.
How do y'all feel about that?
Look, California first on tap. I'm not sure of the exact literature of it. If Quan, if you want to look that up for me, but it's essentially that a bill has passed where essentially the players in all of the state schools in California, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody that's on the live feed, please correct me if I'm wrong. Add to it, whatever. Where the schools in California will essentially break away from the NCAA, bro. Like, as far as rules are concerned, they're going to eventually break away from the NC2A. And we've talked about this ad nauseum, seemingly for the last 2-3 years, at least on this show and inside of the group. We've talked about this several times. It's come up. These kids go to these schools. You give them scholarships and you say, that's your payment. For being a great athlete, we give you a free education. Okay.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Not all this time, though. You give out 100 scholarships total within your athletic program. Not just for the football team, not just for the basketball team. 100 scholarships total.
Total.
This isn't even an ant bite into the money that these universities receive in a year. Not even close, bro. It's not even anything to speak of when you're talking about it. You're talking about a 4-year education. What we talking about? A couple $100,000.
Yep.
A couple $100,000. When the football team at Alabama, with ticket sales, apparel, TV contracts, make upwards to 15, 20, 25 million dollars. That's just the football team. How about the cut that each school gets with the NCAA from the NCAA tournament, March Madness?
Boy, I bet
Do you know what that's created?
I bet there's a lot of money laundering
Man,
going on.
look here.
And if people can't see the disparity,
Man.
I can't really talk to you.
Can't help
You gonna block them?
Can't help you.
Can't talk to you.
And the
can't help you.
NCAA said it's unconstitutional and harmful. They said if the bill becomes law and California's 58 NCAA schools are compelled to allow an unrestricted name, image, and likeness scheme, it would erase the critical distinction between college and professional athletics.
Wow.
And because it gives those schools an unfair recruiting advantage, would result in them eventually being unable to compete in NCAA competition.
There you go.
President Mark Emmert and 21 other members of the organization board of governors signed the letter. Emmert said, sent the letter to the state legislature in June that warned of dire consequences if the bill was passed.
Well,
look, they're scared they're losing power.
Oh, no doubt. Terrified
because
of it.
if California does it, one of the biggest states in our country,
yes.
Guess what happens? Texas will start doing it.
Texas is coming.
Now you got
Florida's coming.
If you get Texas and California, it's
a
done.
wrap. It's a wrap. If you get Texas and if you get California, first of all, California, like you said, probably it's the second biggest state outside of Texas, right? So you got Texas, California, Florida, right? California's done it. They're doing it. Bill is signed. Along comes Florida. You talking about Florida, Florida State, FAU, FIU, Florida Gulf Coast, FSU, University of Miami. We're talking South Florida, big time money making schools that'll say, you know what? I guess we'll go along for the ride too.
Yeah, buddy.
This is when the NCAA starts to say, dang, man, we losing power.
Yeah.
And
We're
they need
losing
to.
the power.
They need to lose the power.
They need to lose the power, bro. Frankly.
They've had way too much power for way too long.
Entirely too much, bro. Entirely too much.
It's a lot of money involved.
So you can make money off my name and likeness, but I can't off my own name and likeness.
Off my own name.
Me.
Jersey sales.
And EA Sports got sued. I think you guys talked about that.
Yes.
And players got paid off that settlement.
Yep.
I mean, UNLV players got paid off of that.
Yeah.
They all got a check.
Absolutely. Like, it's like, come on, man. When is enough? So you figure you giving me a couple of $100,000 in education, which, let's be honest, most of those dudes don't even stay the whole 4 years anyway.
Yeah.
If you good enough, you go into the show, right? Whether it be baseball, football, basketball, whatever it is.
In 3 years?
You're gone.
Yeah.
Some of them, some of them in one.
Yeah.
Some of them won.
Yeah.
So I mean, what you paying for?
That's in college basketball.
Yeah, what
Some
you
of
paying
them
for?
won.
A couple of classes?
Yeah.
How many classes did you pay for Zion Williamson to go to Duke? How many classes? 4, maybe 4. He had to go in the spring semester because basketball season was in, so he had to go. So 8 classes you pay for him? What's that? What a year at most? What are we talking about here to go to Duke? 40 grand. We'll just say 40 grand for the year.
For 1 year.
And they weren't core classes. We already know.
No, they weren't. It was underwater basket weaving.
That's it.
And sociology 101.
Ceramics.
If you don't cut the chit,
hey man,
stop it.
What college you going to? I mean, what kind of scholarship you get? A ceramic scholarship.
I got that ceramics joint.
Ceramics.
Man, cut it out.
Ceramics.
Cut it out, man.
Is that what Demi Moore was doing with the on Ghost?
Potter.
Yeah.
Was that ceramics?
And that's ceramics.
Ceramics.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's ceramics. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. So you making money, like you said, Bill, you're making money off of my likeness, but I can't. Do you see where the disconnect is here, guys?
That's why I just said, if people don't see the disparity in that, I can't talk to you, man.
Can't even talk to you, dog. Can't even talk to you.
Because you clearly in the sauce.
You all the way in the sauce.
And you're not even moving.
Man, I'm telling you. California has already signed this bill, man. We would be looking at the end of NC2A athletics as we know it, bro. Wow. You get those 3 states, what else you got left? Let's look at the state of California. The Pac-12 will cease to exist. All of the good teams are in California.
Yeah.
Outside of Oregon.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Washington who's hit and miss. You got Wazoo who's definitely hit and miss. I mean, you got Arizona State. I mean, but the people tune in to watch the Stanfords, the USCs,
Utah,
Utah
in Pac-10. Yeah.
I
mean,
Washington.
But the people tune in to watch the UCLA USC rivalry.
Yeah, they do.
No matter how bad the teams are, people tune in for that game.
Yeah.
Right? Come on, bro. Come on. Man, look. It's a thing.
And all the NCAA had to do is just give these kids 2 G's.
Something.
Just give them 2 G's a semester.
They gonna end up kicking themselves in the butt. They're gonna lose a lot of money behind this.
Boy, look, I got a quick story. I'm not gonna reveal any names, but just listen to this story. Person that I know very well, received a scholarship to said university, big time university. Not even gonna say what sport he played. Big time university though, draws a lot of money every year, right? Scholarship guy. Went to said school on a full ride. Went to said school. Got involved in some illegal activity.
Okay.
That he was making money off of.
Okay.
That lets me know that regardless of what you give these student athletes education-wise, you clearly ain't feeding them. And I put that in quotes.
You ain't feeding
You're
them.
clearly not feeding them, bro.
No.
If they still feel like they have to go out and participate in illegal activity just to have money, and I'm not going to even blame said person for doing what he did. I'm not going to even put that on him because he went to a big time university where a whole lot of $100 handshakes get divvied out. But this man still felt like he had to do what he had to do just to have money. And I think that's damn shameful that the NCAA can they've been doing it for decades, for years.
Making a lot of money.
Making tons of money off of these kids.
So
bro.
let's do a couple of names that you think the NCAA over the past, let's just say 20, 30 years. Let's just name a couple of names that you think that they made a lot of money off of while they were in college.
Oh boy.
Let's say the last 20 years.
20 years?
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Tim Tebow?
I'll tell you
Tim
this.
Tebow, University of Florida, and the NCAA made tons of money off of Tim Tebow. And he's one of the ones that's against this whole thing. He's against it.
He's a moralist.
He's against the entire thing.
But you benefited off.
USC made tons of money off of Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
Vince Young, tons of money.
Andrew Luck?
Reggie Bush made a lot of money too, though.
Well, he did. He got
paid.
He was one of the ones that was like, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna get paid.
That part.
I'll give you the Heisman Trophy back. Here, you can have it. We know who won it.
That part.
He couldn't have sold it for that much.
Right.
No.
Exactly. Exactly. Reggie Bush got a lot of money.
Who else? 20
wow.
years.
Man.
I'll tell you like this here.
Wow.
My brother,
tons.
My brother went to UNR. He never worried about anything.
Come on, bro.
So that goes to tell you that back in 85 through 89, he was getting taken care of whatever he needed.
Yes. Which rightfully so.
And guess what? It wasn't all from his scholarship.
No.
Here you go, Tone. Take care of your business. Here you go. Take care of your business.
Come on, bro. Look, I played junior college football, guys.
Because at the end of the day, my dad wasn't rich.
Come on, bro.
But he had a full ride scholarship to a university.
Yeah.
And my dad could only send him like he told me when I went to college.
Yeah.
Man, all I can send you is $20.
That's it. That's all I can give you.
send you.
That's all I can
Okay.
give you. And it's gonna take you 5 days to get there.
Okay, now I gotta find. I gotta find that good work study job
Yes.
and all that stuff to
Because
get
we ain't
my
got PayPal.
Get my
we ain't got
paper.
Cash App right now.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? Your parents looking at you and say, "I'll try to do what I can."
Yeah.
Or some just don't say that and don't do nothing.
And I took a lot of pressure off my dad when I got my work study job.
Well,
Yep. It was the same. It was the same with me.
know,
I
I-
played JUCO ball.
yeah.
I got a $500 stipend every single month for a work study.
Mm.
I watered down the locker room, bro, and I got $500 a month.
Yeah. Well, a lot of my scholarship
bro.
money was just taken up because I didn't know at the time I was staying in the highest dorms in the state of California. What? I thought I had a check down here. Yeah, man.
Sorry, not sorry. Eh?
That young dorm over there, they ain't free. That
Yeah.
type of. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
it's a
it's tough.
cold piece.
Tough.
So I had to do what I had to do to make it by.
Yeah.
And you got to get a job. You
Yeah.
got to
choked out.
I joined
Choked
a couple.
out. Choked out.
Oh yeah, he gonna
Choked
choke
out. Choked out.
Trying. I'm trying.
Yikes.
I'm trying.
UFC right now, man.
Yeah, little UFC
Griffin
action.
and Skelly.
Yeah, little UFC action right
UFC, man.
here. Yeah, man. Got some boxing tonight
Yeah.
too. Heavyweight bout.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury, man.
We appreciate everybody chiming in, man. Your guy, Dre
Absolutely.
Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas, man.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. Gorilla Cross Studios here, man. And download that app on your
Yes,
phone,
sir.
man.
Please download that app, man.
Please, man. Share the live feed, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
we got a lot of other Look, man, we're just going to throw this out
we
there.
can
ISO
go,
Joe.
we can go there all day on that
Yeah,
NCAA stuff, guys. We really can.
ISO Joe, NBA, Joe Johnson, got a 1-year deal with the Detroit Pistons.
Absolutely.
And we're talking about a guy that went from the NBA to the Big Three, back to the NBA. And so I don't want to hear no excuses out there. There has to be some collusion on why Carmelo Anthony is not in the league. If you bring ISO Joe back, and I'm not diminishing him at all.
No.
At all.
No.
The boy can still put up
Still
points,
play.
but so can Carmelo, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Carmelo Anthony at this juncture, I would say, is better than Joe Johnson is.
Collusion.
At any junction.
Especially at this one.
Yeah.
But we're talking
All
right
junctions
now.
and then this
Yeah,
junction.
and then definitely this one.
Maybe
But
Carmelo should have played in the Big Three this year
Maybe.
to try out for the NBA.
maybe. Because that's essentially what we're doing now, right? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, because, Mari Stoudemire said he wanted to come back for a hot second.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of players. I think Jermaine O'Neal tried. I was like, hold on, man. Jermaine O'Neal, you were done after
it's a
Indiana days.
It's a wrap, bro. Your hips bad.
And it looks like it when you run.
When your hips bad, it's that deal, dog. Got bad hips,
He
bro.
can't get up
Like
and
my
down the
wife,
court.
like my wife said in her song, "Hips don't lie."
Hips
Whoa.
don't lie. That's
Hips
your
don't-
wife?
Well,
That's your wife?
Shakira, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Shakira.
I didn't know
Yeah.
if you knew that. Or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I didn't know.
He never told
Thanks
us
for
that
telling
one.
us.
He
Well,
never
he-
told us that one.
Well, I'm going to tell you this.
I was gonna make her one of my
Top
no.
five?
Yeah, top five.
Well, I'm
Don't
gonna
talk
tell
about
you,
my wife.
I'm gonna tell you this: if it's his wife and he ain't brought her up here, it's because he know I'm a pit bull.
No, little red nose.
Lady
Like a red nose.
Shakira, she fine though.
Yeah, Shakira.
I mean,
Fine.
if I did like a Latin top five,
Woo, woo,
Gosh.
woo.
I don't even want to get that started
Salma
right now.
Hayek?
It's
Don't get it started.
would be
Don't
number
do it.
one.
Don't
Would
I don't
be
care
number
how
one.
old she gets.
Don't do it.
We would have to flip a coin and see who go number one because
Boy.
I would try to do a trade for Salma Hayek. I'll trade 2 for 1
Woo,
for that one. She's in my top 5.
woo,
Easy.
woo,
If she's not in
Easy.
your top five,
woo,
you might
woo,
be racist.
You might be.
If she's not in your top five.
woo.
You might be.
Stick to sports.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's stick to
Look,
sport.
man.
Shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble.
But yeah, ISO Joe gets a 1-year deal,
man.
man. So it is what it is,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Congratulations to him, man.
Absolutely.
And,
Wish him the best, man.
Yeah.
And that whole
Back
big
in the
three,
league.
man. Back in the league again, man. 38 years old. Can apparently still get it done. It's a lot of guys that's in the big three, man, that can still get it done.
well, why
we'll
can't
see.
USA get it done?
Oh, my God.
Losing. Perfect segue.
That was right on in
Nice.
there.
Why?
Right on in there. These dudes
Good
stink,
question.
bro. They suck.
Why can't they get it done?
They suck.
Popovich feels a
suck,
certain
bro.
type of way with people who say just that, Goose.
They suck.
You part of the media, and he would really be mad if you said that.
They suck. It is what it
Popovich
is.
said that these guys work darn hard.
Did they?
They probably did.
They still suck. That doesn't take away
The
from
team
that.
was full of second and third tier,
It was mostly
talent.
third tier.
It was mostly third tier.
guys.
and they were playing against second and third tier guys in the tournament.
Well, it was a lot. It was a lot of
They got 4 Boston Celtics starters on the team.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So it was
They're
just
trying to get
it was
them
just
in
a
some
point of
early
who had
work.
a better night
Yeah.
as far as that's concerned. Out of said second and third tier
Okay.
team.
So are we
Guys,
diminishing the USA's team, or I mean, not
I'm not.
diminishing? Are we diminishing other countries' teams?
I'm not gonna
Or
even
have
diminish
they
the other
have they
countries.
evolved
No.
though?
I'm not.
The Greek
I'm not.
Giannis Antetokounmpo was in the tournament, bro. He just won the MVP. He was the best player in the league. They brought the Greece brought their best guys. Australia brought their best guys. France brought their best guys. They were there. Our teams, they sucked. Simple. They
I'm
stunk.
not gonna even say they suck.
They stunk.
My thing is they're playing against the same talent that they are.
Yeah.
It's just that
it wasn't. It
But
It's
wasn't
just that-
most other teams have 2 to 4 NBA players.
Yeah.
We had 12.
yeah, but you still have guys that play basketball year round for those countries.
and they are professionals in
Yeah.
whatever countries they are in, but they're not in the NBA. We're talking. These are NBA guys. All
and
12.
And Popovich has to say this because he just took over the team.
Yeah, he
this
has
is his
to.
first stint
He has
as
to.
head coach.
No question.
So what's that say about Pop? Is it maybe time for him to?
No, and look, I'm not even going to disrespect Pop by saying that. Especially when you out there relying on Jaylen Brown and Tatum to give you
Jeez.
25 plus.
Sucks. Dog, these dudes average 87 points for the
Dog,
tournament.
they
bro.
are the modern day kid and play. I mean, come on, man. You're relying on kid and play to come in and give you 50 points between two dudes.
Dog. They averaged 87 points for the tournament, bro.
All those dudes on the team are 87 a game point guys, man. They are.
Come on, man. If you don't know who we're talking about kid and play.
House
and
party, guys. House party.
They have morphed into Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And then you got Mitchell on the team.
Up and coming.
He's
not a first-tier dude,
It's
And
just
ISO Kemba.
ISO Kimba.
I mean,
Was
Kimba's
Kemba Walker
probably
the best player on the team?
He is the best player on the team. And Jaylen Brown and Tatum, it's tough to have another guy come in and still outshine you. You
tough,
two better get used to being in a role of a 2 or 3 tier type of player, and I'm gonna need you to behave. So,
And here's the other part of that. When they got injured with those little nagging injuries, guess what? For the sake of their team that they play for, sit them down. Jason Tatum, Kuzma, we can't jeopardize the Lakers and the Celtics season for this.
Yeah.
So sit them down.
yeah, and you Mamba fans out there, you can't be picky and choosy when Jason Tatum does dope. Oh, he has the Mamba mentality. He worked with Kobe Bryant, and then when he sucks for 15 games straight,
Nobody
says nothing. Keep it a buck, man. Keep it 100, man. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, he ain't.
The kid and play need to. I mean, I say you split them up while they're young, not while they old. Nobody wants to see them when they old, man.
I thought we saw him out at the D on the outside on the outside lawn over there, and they actually put on a good show,
Did
man.
they?
Him and Naughty by Nature, man.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
man.
you know,
They actually put
that's
on a
old
decent
school.
show.
That's old school, man.
We always gonna show up for that. But yeah, man, they stunk, Bill.
They're
They stunk.
87.12 guys that can all they can do is put up 87
Yikes.
points.
And Colangelo comes out with this. I thought it was just a piss poor comment. I'm going to remember, essentially in so many words. I'm just paraphrasing. I'm not quoting him. I'm going to remember who dropped out or who didn't show up.
Okay.
Are you scaring me into not playing USA basketball?
Because you know what?
Something that's voluntary that I volunteer for?
After a hectic season, I might not even want to play.
I don't want to play in the Olympics. How about that?
I want to go to the south of France.
Yeah.
And kick it.
I want to go to Saint-Tropez.
I want to go to Palau and kick it.
Well,
I don't want to play in that.
Well, USA need to get it together, man. I mean,
come on, man.
They need to
Don't threaten me.
They need to get back to being more dominant. And I just think a lot of the top tier players are not playing anymore. They just really want to dedicate everything that they have towards trying to win a championship. Right now, it's a lot of top tier players like in different places trying to put it together to win a championship. I mean, the Nets over there, they think they got something going on. Indiana always, that's a real sneaky team with Oladipo coming back, man.
Yeah, man.
It's just a real sneaky team right there. And then they picked up who in the offseason over in Indiana? He came from Toronto, I believe. I forget his name. But, you know,
what happened to what's his name a couple of years ago when he broke his leg? That's another thing. Paul George. Yep. That's another thing. Why would I go out here playing hard and jeopardize my season with my team who I'm making money for, who was paying me? So, you know,
man.
a lot of those dudes seen that.
Yeah. They're like, no, we good. We good.
No.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be out here snapping my legs.
I'm
no.
good. It's
for the country.
Hey, you got NBA dudes. You got NBA dudes that can play. Put them dudes on the team who want to play.
Yeah.
And if they don't get it done, just understand what it is.
Yeah. And I mean, these
ain't some of the best players in the NBA.
Right.
But they're NBA players, right?
Absolutely.
So we expect them to, you know, but they're playing against other NBA players and players who play basketball.
Yeah.
Might not be in the NBA, but these dudes, they can still play.
Yeah. And they just might be better than you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we got to accept that.
Well, the Aces can play.
Yes, they can.
And they got playoffs.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
2:00 tomorrow, man.
What you thinking?
I'm pulling for these Aces, man.
Ooh.
I really, really am, man.
Do you think that what's the name's job is on the line?
Bill Laimbeer.
Bill Laimbeer.
I don't think so, man. I think that he's finally, you know, he's getting these girls to play. The addition of Liz Campage was gigantic. I think into the, you know, even when Aja went out with the foot injury, I think you know, her stepping up and what's my other girl name? The one that they benched for a while, and then she came back with the huge 25-point outburst and got back on track. I can't think of her name right now, but I think, you know, with that, with Liz Campage coming in, another big body, you know, shot blocker, rim protector, whatever you want to, you know, call it. I think that helped in the maturation of Aja Wilson, you know, especially being out with, you know, with the injury and, you know, being able to see it from the sideline, and then, you know, after the injury coming back, ingratiating herself into the lineup, man. I think that was huge. So I like him. I like him going forward, bro. And shout out to our guy, man, Drew Johnson, man. He out there practicing with the Aces, man, and, you know, a couple of other guys that we know. Pierre Jackson, you know, put a team of guys together, man, to go out there and you know, practice against the Aces, man. Get some of that physicality, you know what I mean, going. And I think they're better for it, man.
Yeah,
I honestly do.
I mean, defensively, it'll make them a little quicker.
Sure.
I mean, that's the focus going in. But go out and support the Aces too, man.
Sunday, 2:00.
We have a WNBA team here in Vegas, man. Go
at the
out
Thomas
and support them.
It's not at T-Mobile this week.
But go support them.
Support them, man. If you ain't been to a game, man, you really need to go to a game, man. It's crazy, man.
And if you can get a floor seat, get a floor seat. Those dope too.
Super dope, man. Super dope. I got a bunch of coworkers, man. Matter of fact, one of my sergeants, man, she's a season ticket holder.
Okay.
And it's crazy.
Dennis Rodman's 30-30 came out, man, and we had a lot of mixed feelings, man. We had a lot of people that said it was super sad. We got a lot of people that said he's the circus show. It's just I'm hearing a lot of different type of chatter around about. Have you guys seen it yet?
I haven't gotten a chance
let's not go too deep into it.
I saw a little bit of it.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about it until we see it.
I wanna be able to give a full opinion, but from what I heard, I didn't know that he had a sister that played college ball. An older sister.
Oh wow.
That played.
I think both the
I didn't know
sisters were
that.
younger.
Oh,
But
really?
they started playing ball before him.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's
Got you.
dope.
Okay. Got you. That's where the before comes in, not because they're older, they're younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look, we encouraging everybody to go out and watch it, man. So you can we can have a dialect on that, man. I heard it was really good at the same time.
But from what we know about
Yeah.
the worm.
But I did read the book. I read his book
Mhm.
that he had a long time ago. I think he was in a wedding dress, or I can't
Sure.
remember
Sure.
what was on the front of the
A
book.
wedding-
But I
it was a
read one
wedding
of
dress.
yeah, I read one of his books before. So it was, if it's something like that, then I know quite a bit. But
Who
check it
doesn't
out,
know,
man.
Who doesn't know his story?
He got married to the city of New York. Was it? Was
Who-
that why he was in the
yeah,
wedding
who-
dress?
Who really doesn't know his story?
Was that what it
Yeah.
was? Quan, you remember that?
People
You remember
sometimes
when he
need to
was in the
see it,
wedding
though,
dress
too.
for the book signing, right?
They want to see it. Yeah.
I think he said he was getting married to the city of New York.
Hmm.
But why you got to be the bride though,
Yeah.
fam?
Yeah. That mean you taking it.
That's-
So baseball.
He was in his androgynous
androgynous
zone.
Baseball's regular
at the
season is here.
time.
We're gonna make that segue.
Yeah, let's make that segue, bro.
Regular season is almost over.
Yeah.
And how does young score look? Can we get somebody to pull the Yankees record?
97 and 6,
Look, ooh,
53.
somebody memorize.
97 and 53, 52 and 96 and 53.
Ooh,
It's close.
it's close.
I think we 4 games back. You guys, we 92 and
57.
57. There you go.
You want to get in this bet, or you out
No,
of it?
I'm late. I'm late. Because at the time you guys made the bet,
Yeah,
we were like
yeah,
12 games back.
Yeah.
Of you guys. I said,
You
we're
guys
not
been-
going to catch
yeah.
them. Now we're like 4 games back.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
like,
making a
no,
nice-
it's too
a
and
nice-
we've already clinched our division.
Yeah,
so,
Division's clinched with them. I think our magic
we're-
number might be 5, and we're playing the Nats today.
Yeah.
Actually,
And guess what my team is doing? They're still getting hurt and put on the
Man,
IR.
my God.
And I'm like, if y'all don't get help,
This the wrong time of the year.
this
Wrong
not the
time,
time
G.
of the year. We don't want. This is a marathon, man.
You can't be limping into the playoffs.
no, you cannot.
You running a 200, but you are a 100 guy. You started out fast, but your speed is not probably going to carry you to the finish line. We need y'all to get all the way healthy.
And if we've all been track, performing track, and we've seen that 400 runner
Boy.
that goes out hard,
Yeah.
and that last 80 meters,
No, dog, it's
Don't
before
do
that.
it.
It's the last 150.
gorilla jumps on that.
The
back.
last 150. They run a 300.
Just
and
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
But see, this is you. That is why I was always good at the 400, because it's a mind game.
It's a mind game. It really
You
is.
hear people behind you. You see people in your peripheral. Even sometimes you're spiked in the middle of curving, and you have to stay true to your race. You cannot run anybody else's race. If someone passes you, you can't even focus on that. You have to focus on your individual race, because sometimes people get out fast, put a little fear in you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You like, oh, man. Nah,
I'm like,
dog.
hold on. I never heard of him. He's not even in top 5
Not in this
race.
four-banger.
What's going on?
Not in this 4-banger.
Yeah, but then you catch him and you like,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. Absolutely. Braves up 5-1, man. We're on our way to a 93 and 57 record.
All right, I think-
I'm still not going to join them.
Yeah, okay, it's okay. Don't join. Hey, man, keep it going on
Yes, indeed,
Facebook
man.
Live, man,
Please
about
do.
baseball, man.
Yes, indeed.
Get out
man.
there and watch baseball, man. I mean, go to a game, man. We don't know how many times we got to say it, but look, Goose and I will be in San Francisco
Yes.
next week.
Next week, man.
And so
Getting out there
the-
early Friday morning, man.
Pittsburgh Steelers, 49ers,
Yes,
little
sir.
rivalry, man. So we're going right into football right now, because we want to give you guys our picks for tomorrow. And so somebody
Tomorrow,
pull
Monday.
up that schedule real quick, because we
Yes,
finna go
indeed,
down
man.
this, man. But the NFL are trying to.
Pull out the pins too, so we can write them
Pull
down.
out them pins.
Yeah, we didn't do this
dog.
past Thursday game either, though.
I did.
Yeah,
we did.
We
Oh,
did.
y'all didn't call and put me in a group text? These sidewinding.
Hey, we thought you was listening to the show. You was in this group.
Who would you have taken though?
Should have made it to the show.
Huh?
Who
I
would you
would
have taken?
not have taken the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Because I've said it on the Fade 'em All show that Cam Newton,
Man,
Well, I know I took
not
the
that
Tampa
dude.
Bay Buccaneers.
I think
I would have went with them.
I took.
I went with them the first week though too and they just laid the egg.
I did too. I
took
went with them on
Carolina.
the road too.
Yeah.
I took Carolina, and they stunk it up.
What happened to Jason McCaffrey's arms? Like before the season started, he looked like the Hulk. Now he looks like
I think that was a Photoshop
somebody photoshopped the arm
of Christian McCaffrey.
Photoshopping.
Believe that was real.
You mean to tell me that we got to worry about people photoshopping your arm?
Just like Caruso. I think that was
It's
Photoshop.
trash.
You got a pen? We got to write these down so we can get the tally at the end of the season, man.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna actually listen to the show again, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna write it from the show.
Okay.
That is going to be the record right there. You can't hide from this.
Okay, game 1.
Mhm.
Cowboys at Redskins.
You jumped right to the afternoon game.
That's not the afternoon. That's 10 a.m.
Yeah, it's 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
It's 10 a.m.
You think I'm just bypassing?
I mean, you bypassed everyone. Just the Cowboys.
I'm gonna need you to apologize to Mr. Bill right now.
Right. Yeah.
I want you to apologize
Cowboys,
for using that racial slur when you said the Washington football team's name.
Man, red
Racial
skin.
slur. Just call them the skins.
The skins. That'll be dope.
The potato skins.
Yes, skins.
I'm gonna go with Washington at home.
Okay.
Really?
And the reason I'm gonna go with Washington at home, I think they feel that sting from last week. They really thought they had that game won, and then
Absolutely killed.
fourth quarter. I think they're gonna come out still
Carson
hot.
Wentz went
They still gonna come
insane.
out hot.
D-Jack went insane on that secondary.
Yeah.
Crushed them.
You already know who I'm going with. Next game.
Game.
49ers.
I'll go
You
with
just
the
skip-
Cowboys. No,
Wow.
no.
Skip
It's
Goose.
okay. It's
Go with
okay.
the Cowboys
It's all right.
on the road.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys,
Skip
man. I look
Goose.
for Mr. Gallup to have a day, just
Okay.
like he did last
You
week.
getting in
Yeah,
this
he
too,
did,
Quan?
he did.
Oh, that's my dude. We interviewed Miles John on the show.
Yeah,
you getting in this too?
studio?
No, I'm not in this. But I do got the Redskins. I'll say it this one time
Okay,
against
all
this team.
right.
I have the
All
Redskins.
right.
All right.
Okay. Next game. 49ers at Bengals.
Bengals hot right now.
No,
At least first game, it looked like.
No.
I'm gonna take the Bengals in this game at home, right?
Yeah, at home.
Yeah.
See,
I'm gonna stun the world on this one.
Nah, give me my Niners on the road.
Got you.
We
Give me
coming
the
back
Niners.
to the house too.
Give me the Niners.
Coming back to the house.
We don't
2-0.
need to ask Quan either.
Yeah, give me the Niners.
We already know.
Here we go. Next game. Chargers at Lions.
I think this might be what you would call a trap.
Ooh, this is a trap
Give me
game.
the Lions at the house. Man.
Ooh, this is a trap game.
Give me the Lions at the
I'm
house.
gonna go
bro.
with the Chargers, man.
Give me the Lions at the house.
I'm going to go with the Lions.
Ooh.
Yep. So everybody riding the hog, man.
Okay.
Riding that Charger
I'll go with
hog.
the
Oh, they can
Lions.
get it done
Yeah.
without Gordon. Watch this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Against Detroit, though. They can lay some eggs, too, though.
They can.
Yeah.
And I seen Detroit Lions coaching staff the other day in the game, man, and I
Tragedy.
said, you guys are tragic.
Tragic. Matt Patricia's
y'all
the ringleader.
decision making is terrible
Matt
sometimes.
Patricia's the ringleader.
That's sad, man. I thought he was supposed to be this great guy,
Man, look.
great coach.
Man, look.
He comes from the tree.
Let's go.
Okay. Next game. Vikings at Packers.
Another division matchup, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the home team. I'm going with the Packers, man. The Acme Packers.
We actually have a defense, Packers.
Give
I'm
me the
gonna go.
Vikings on the road.
Okay.
At Lambeau, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The Vikings on the road.
Chop
Next
to the boy
game.
Dalvin Cook, too, man. Chop.
Yeah.
War chant.
The boy out there balling though.
Y'all
I'm
didn't do the
Hey,
war chant
you
Monday
sure?
night?
I'm gonna give Dalvin Cook the war chant, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna give him the chop, yeah.
Okay, next game, Colts at Titans.
Man, them Titans, man. I told y'all, dog. Give me them Titans, man, at the house. Yes, sir. Give
I'm
'em
going to
to
go with
me.
the Colts on the road.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Young Jacoby.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
will be my second time. I picked the Titans to win that
Sure did.
what was that against the Browns?
Browns.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
know, the
didn't-
only reason I went against the Browns. It's the
Right,
Browns.
Of course. And I went with the Browns for obvious reasons. They
Yeah.
were supposed to win the game, and they laid an egg.
Tragic.
30-pieced.
Yikes.
Next game, the Patriots. Okay, we can move on to the next
Man,
game
Boy.
after that.
look here.
If the Patriots lose this game,
Look.
the Steelers will
Look.
go down
I
in
think
history.
I think we all are Patriots, right?
Look.
Yeah,
Look here.
Yeah.
Look here. The way the Baltimore Ravens did that Miami defense on last week, and for those that don't know, Micah Fitzpatrick is seeking a trade. Michael Fitzpatrick, kid out of University of Alabama, one of their coveted DB, strong safety he plays. He's seeking a trade out of Miami.
And it's sad when you don't want to be in Miami. I don't know how many people have never been to Miami, but Miami is a beautiful place.
Yes.
And it's a more beautiful place if you got money and you're able to enjoy the amenities that you want to do. And it just has endless opportunities, no taxes.
Oh, just like us. No
some of
tax.
the worst driving in America. I'd have to attest to that. And but wow.
Yeah. Nobody wants to be in Miami. Wow.
What?
That's different.
Man, just give me a crib right next to Rick Ross. Go holler at him a couple weekends out the month.
Dallas has been in the talks for that too.
To get Micah?
That'd be a good look.
Add Micah. Ooh,
That'd
add
be a
that
good
boy
look.
to that
Who they giving
defense.
up though?
Probably some draft picks. It got to be a number one.
And I say do it.
It'll probably be a number one that they have to give up. Yeah.
All right, next game we have Bills at the Giants.
God, dog, man. I'm going with the Bills.
Battle of the Horribles.
Giants at home, no. And Saquon Barkley is dope.
Yeah, give me the Giants at the house, bro.
Give me the Giants at home.
Giants at home.
I am gonna go Bills, man. I like what is it, Allen?
Yeah, Josh Allen.
I like what Josh Allen is doing over there, man. I like the Bills in this game. Sorry about that, Compton less. At home, I think the Bills are going to come in and show why they should really be considered part of New York.
Buffalo might be. Canada might be claiming Buffalo here.
Yeah. All right, next game. Seahawks on the road at the Steelers.
I'm going with the Steelers, and I'm going to tell you why so I can be done. I think that they got flat out embarrassed in the first game, and I think at home you're going to see a much better product, and they're actually going to play a little bit harder. So, and I think they win against the Seahawks, and I'm going to say by 6.
It's tough. It's a tough
It's
one.
a 3.5 point favorite.
Ooh.
Pittsburgh
tough.
at home.
It's tough, bro.
Give me the Seahawks on the road.
On the road.
And I'm gonna go with the Seahawks, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think defensively, schematically, they're going to double Juju. I don't think they're going to make somebody else beat them.
They have to.
They're going to make James Washington beat them.
Or Moncrief if he can catch.
Or Moncrief if he can catch the football.
Boy, do you got hands?
Man.
He out there playing with elbows. Look, Goose.
Let me catch that thing. No?
Come on, man.
Let me catch that thing.
Moncrief, if
Get
you
back,
catch
get
the
back,
ball,
throw back.
at least we have 10 in that game.
Jeez. That's
Just
crazy.
catch the ball, man.
That's crazy. But I think schematically, defensively, Pete Carroll is going to do a whole lot of doubling of Juju.
Juju has
That's
to prove.
fine.
Juju has to prove that he can be that number one. He hasn't proved it yet.
Got to be it, man.
Well, it's
And
hard.
a lot of what he did last year was off the back of AB.
No question.
Bro, and just before that, a lot of what AB did was behind the back of Sanders or Wallace. So I mean, that's just how it goes.
Right.
Your best person is always or made.
That
He's in the plan to W a big
That dude,
section of the game. Man. Like 30% of the game, we're doubling him.
AB didn't have Sanders, and he didn't have them dudes for those 7 years where he was like the number,
guy.
100 catches. Yeah.
Right. All those.
It was just him.
Yeah, it was
It's
7
just
straight
him.
years of 100 catches or more.
It was just him.
Unbelievable.
He was the one that was
that
balling.
dude.
Well,
Absolutely.
Juju.
And he faced a whole lot of double teams.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in AB speed. He's gonna have to be more of a go-to great route runner like Hines Ward was,
Sure.
and be a bruiser from that standpoint.
Get some underneath stuff.
You know what I'm
going.
saying?
Right.
And punish people because he's a football player, man.
Big dude.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Steelers. I guess I'm the only one. Yeah.
Yeah. Just from a schematic standpoint, man, I think defensively, man, they're going to do a lot of doubling of Juju, and the ground game is going to have to get established, man.
Yes,
with
they
Connor. They're going to have to establish it because you're not going to be
Mix
able to
it
pass
up
the ball
already.
Mix it up, dude. You're not
Quit
going to be able to pass
passing
the ball.
I'm
not going to be able to pass the ball like that.
Tomlin, you the head coach, and you allow it.
Right.
That's my issue.
Yep.
I'm not mad at the play calling or whatever, but you allow foolishness.
Yep.
You allow 13 plays in a row to be passing plays.
Yeah.
How hard is that to defend?
Not hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
You got it.
And I don't think you want to get into that that type of game with Jadeveon Clowney coming off the edge.
No, you don't. You don't.
So
it's gonna be
because they ain't gonna have a whole lot of time,
Yeah.
and that's what I was referring to. You're not gonna have a whole lot of time, dude, with these dudes coming off this edge, bro. It's not gonna be a lot of time like that. We looking at timing routes like right now, 3-step dropping out, or Big Ben gonna be picking himself up off the turf 10, 15 times this game. You don't want that.
I'm going with Seattle.
Okay.
Next game, Cardinals at the Baltimore Ravens.
Give me the Ravens at home.
Ravens at home.
Ravens at
home,
home.
Yeah.
They annihilate the Cardinals.
I think Fitzgerald's going to have a good day, like he always will. But I just think that Ravens,
the consummate pro.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
That's what he is.
Absolutely.
Next game, Jaguars at the Texans.
Texans, man.
take the Texans, man.
I'm gonna take the
Jags
Texans
leaking,
as well.
bro. Jazz leak.
I like what
Jags
Watson did in that loss, man. He just showed he got hard,
absolutely.
man. He ain't gonna stop
The
playing.
Michael Jordan of football, says Dabo Sweeney.
Next game, Chiefs at Raiders.
I'm going Chiefs on the road.
Give me the Raiders at home, bro.
Ooh.
Give me the Raiders
Give me
at
the Chiefs
house.
on the road.
Give me the Chiefs at give me the Raiders at home.
All right.
Yep.
I think
They still high, bro.
Yeah.
These boys still high. I think they can sneak one past that defense. And that Kansas City defense is terrible, dog. They stink to high hell, bro.
Yeah,
You
but
see
that
what-
offense is dope.
Yeah, the offense is dope.
offense.
No question.
No
doubt about
Tyreek
it.
Hill though. No Tyreek Hill.
I also
No problem.
no Tyreek Hill. I like
This might be the week to feature
that,
Shady.
Yeah, and I like that Raider defense too. Now that Raider defense
Yeah,
ain't shabby.
They flying around.
Yeah, but they
They
did
flying
lose
around.
somebody.
Yeah, they lost Abrams, man.
Ouch.
They're a strong safety, man, big hitter. Lost him, but I still
And
like
I
that.
seen
defense,
that
man.
play.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
But like
it didn't look like that.
look like
it's just
that,
the way he
though.
landed, bro.
Yeah, it didn't look like that. Didn't look like that. But torn labrum.
Yeah.
And he's out for the season.
Okay.
Yep.
Got the Raiders. I got the
Yep.
Chiefs. And so does Bill.
got the
So
Chiefs,
the next game, Bears at the Broncos.
I'm going Bears. I think Trubisky goes in with a 600-yard. I'm just kidding. I got the Bears simply because the Broncos. Flacco is Flacco, man.
dude.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos at home though.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos at home too, but it's like, dog, when is enough, bro?
Flacco, man.
Like, when is enough,
Nah,
bro?
man. I'm going Bears on the road.
I'm gonna go. Give
I'm
me the
gonna go
Broncos.
Broncos.
Give me the Broncos at home. But when is enough, man?
That
I
Bears
think
defense is going to put hands on Flacco.
this is
They
gonna
gonna
be
make
another
a
time
real
where they're
uncomfortable
gonna
Bill.
have to establish their run game with Phillip Lindsay. It's
Yeah.
gonna have to get established.
Yeah.
Cortland Sutton is gonna have to show up at some point.
He needs
Something
to-
has
he
to
had a good
happen.
game last week.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. But I'm saying he's gonna have to this is gonna be a time where everything is gonna have to come together for them.
Yeah.
All right.
Everything.
Next game, Saints at Rams.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one, dog.
Either way, bro.
That's gonna be a good game, dog.
Saints
oh, my
are still
God.
bad.
Look-
Wow.
Yes. Look at what Drew Brees did the other night.
Yeah.
And then you look at what what's the running back for the Rams? Tripping, man. God, Gurley. Todd Gurley.
Yes.
And what he was able to do, you're like, yikes. So
Todd Gurley's still on that. He favoring something, bro.
you think so?
Still favoring that.
They got him on a pitch count. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
They're
20,
not
25 to
they're
35
not gonna
snaps.
they're not gonna
maybe.
use him
Yeah.
a whole bunch like
Right.
they did in the previous year.
Right.
So
Right.
which is smart
That's
because
very
that
smart.
knee is arthritic.
Yeah, sorry.
So it'll be a problem.
Sucks, man.
It'll be a problem if you try to give him 40 touches.
Right. Not a good look.
Yeah, not a good look.
Yeah. So
So just sparingly use him. Yeah.
So who you got?
give me the.
I got the Saints.
Ooh.
I got the Saints
On
to
the
win this
road,
game.
though.
On the road.
that defense, man. Give me the Rams at home, dog.
I'm gonna take
Give me
the
the Rams at
Ooh.
home. In a low scoring affair.
16-19 or something.
Low scoring affair, bro.
Point
Give me the Rams.
spread.
Give me the
point
Rams.
spread. LA Rams at a point and a half.
Uh-huh.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Give me the Rams at the house, bro.
Next game,
Ooh.
Hold
Hold
at
on.
Falcons.
I didn't.
You didn't give your pick yet.
Can I wait till after the next one?
Yeah.
All right.
Right there.
Let me think.
Come on, man.
I think this is gonna make
It's
or
gonna be
break my week.
it's gonna be a really good if you love
If I
football.
win this game right here, this would be really good for my
this is
week.
it's gonna be a good game.
Um.
Love football.
I got the Saints.
Okay.
So who do
I
you
am going to go Rams at home.
The Rams at the crib.
I
too.
think that the former wide receiver from USC, has a big game. He's like the unsung hero of that team, man. He put up a lot of numbers.
Okay.
We all know who I'm talking about, right? Should I say his name?
Robert.
Yeah.
Robert Woods.
He's been doing pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the Rams.
All right. That'll work.
Rams, Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Okay, next game, we have the Eagles and the Falcons at home.
Give me the Eagles, man. Falcons are a travesty right
Give
now.
me the Falcons.
So sad,
They
man.
are, bro. They
Give
are, bro.
me the
This is sad.
Falcons.
This is
At
sad.
home in the dome.
Yes. Give me the Falcons at home.
Eagles finna hang 30 up on them people at the Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Mm.
I really do believe that.
Mm.
I think the Eagles hang 30 on them.
Ooh.
I do. They are a walking
go
travesty
Eagles.
right now.
I'm going to go Eagles.
You got all the Bears
On the road.
You got all the Eagle fans like this here by you saying that.
Yeah.
Eagles win one. You know what? Take your one championship in that retarded statue of Rocky and go kick a rock. Come on, man. These dudes booed Santa Claus. You don't get no just because you won one lousy Super Bowl, and all of a sudden,
lousy.
it wasn't lousy. I'm not, but
Against Tom Brady.
it's just
It was kind of against Tom Brady.
that does not add more chips to your It does not add more banners, though. You do not deserve to be in the conversation of
Tom
greats
Brady lost
all the time.
Tom Brady lost to the Giants twice too. So
Yeah. Those were some good defensive units too, man. We ain't gonna just dismiss.
But the Eagle fans want to be in the conversation. You're not in the conversation team.
they want to count their NFL championships. Dude, nobody count those.
Nah.
Stop.
Nah.
When there's only 5 teams in the league, stop it. You're supposed to make it every year.
Come on.
Well, I mean, then we shouldn't be counting the Celtics. 11 and 13 years.
Okay,
Yikes.
let's not do it then. And the Monday night affair, Browns at the Jets.
I'm taking the Jets at home.
The kid got mono, man. He got the kissing disease, dog.
Trevor Siemian
how
is
you
getting
come-
a start.
How, as a grown man, do you come up with mono?
It's ridiculous.
How's the coach like? Number 13, he's out with mono.
14.
That's all on that one.
14 has mono. And there's that. And, well, that's Adam Gase.
Adam Gase is weird
He's
and
so
high all
weird.
the time.
Give me the
is-
Browns on the road.
He's a cokehead, bro.
So give me the Browns.
Is he
on
Kenny
the road.
Gates?
I said it. No, it's Gase.
Oh, Gase.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you.
I think he's a
Adam
cokehead. He's a cokehead.
Yikes. Please find us a sample of just someone with that snort daddy. That booger sugar breath. Boy, you got booger sugar breath.
That boy was in the coach's intro line.
Hey, that wasn't
What are you looking at, sir?
that wasn't booger sugar. That looked like meth.
Sir, what are you looking
That
at,
looked like
sir?
wet.
Ooh.
Wet.
Daddy.
Ooh.
Wet.
Dankstick.
Wet.
Sherm
That
low.
looked like that wet
Yikes.
dad.
You is on
That
this.
wet father.
You is on this embalming fluid.
Oh, come on, man.
What are you doing?
Come on, man.
Hmm.
Come on.
But I got the Browns on the road.
Browns on the road.
Give me the Browns too.
Okay.
Give me the Browns too.
There's 2 weeks in a row y'all putting the Browns.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna surprise me if you get your 4th week in a row and you keep picking the
Well, I'm
Browns.
picking the Browns in this one because like the
They
Jets
gotta
are just
win.
depleted.
They
They got
gotta
like 7 people on the injury list. They don't know if CJ Mosley gonna play. They Le'Veon Bell is practicing, but they don't know if he gonna play yet.
And
He a
what's
game
wrong with
time
him?
decision. It's
What's wrong with
Him shoulder.
His
Him
shoulder.
shoulder.
him shoulder?
His shoulder.
Nothing should be wrong.
But
You
him
have
say
plenty-
he fine. Him say he fine though.
Oh,
he
well,
say he
well,
might-
play then.
He say he might
Yeah,
go.
he gonna play.
Well, play then.
But you
If
got
you're fine, then play.
Yeah, he said-
Simeon as
He
your
said my
starting
shoulder is
quarterback.
fine. I'll see you Monday night. That's what he said.
Trevor Simeon as your starter.
Okay. Well, just because of my hate for the Browns and they're in the same division,
Yeah,
I
you don't
probably
want them to
won't be
win.
picking
Gotcha.
them at all this season. So whether I chunk that up as a loss, I'm already playing the
Might
Reds.
hurt you. Might hurt you
It
down
might
the road.
it might hurt me, and but my loyalty to my team is much deeper than that. So I am going
Pick against
to
him.
Well, that's what I might do next week. But right now, I'm going to choose the Browns because I need my record. I need this. I need this young game early.
Yeah.
I'm going to sacrifice some pawns later, but right now, I need this early.
Chess, not checkers.
That part.
That's what I thought.
That is horrible, bro. That's horrible.
Look, man, the NFL is trying to really
They want to add some games.
Come on, dog.
dude.
We can't even get contracts right.
Which I think they
Stop
probably will. I think they probably will.
Okay.
But
Let's
now,
put some more money
but
on the
now,
table.
here,
Right.
but
It's
now
gonna
here's
have to.
But now here's what the players should say. Okay, if you're going to add these games, we want guaranteed contracts across the board.
All the
We're
way
not
across
saying
the board.
we're not saying elevate the salaries like in
No.
the NBA.
No.
We're saying the money that you
Money
give
got to
us,
be right.
let us get it all.
Let's get it all. Give
Every
me
red
all my
cent.
chips
Every
with the
red
dip.
cent.
Because
Even down to the practice players.
Absolutely. Because what this is essentially doing is with these TV contracts that's going on right now, it's increasing that money. So why can't my money increase?
Yeah.
And like you said, Bill, I'm not talking about increase it all the way around. No, I'm not talking about that. Because eventually though, with the increasing games, you're gonna have to increase the rosters.
Yeah.
Because now you're looking at players getting hurt a little more often, and you're going to need those bodies. So the bodies that you probably would have put on the practice squad are now going to be on the 53-man.
Yeah.
And now they're going to – because the practice squad right now is at 10. It was extended from 7 to 10. So now those 10 bodies are now going to have to go on the original 53, which will make 63.
Yeah.
And you have like maybe a 5 or go back to 7, a 7-man practice squad roster.
Do that.
Do that. Absolutely.
But my thing is guarantee those contracts.
Guarantee that money, man.
If the NBA and Major League Baseball can do it,
Why can't you? Come on, bro.
So
and you're the highest grossing sport
Yep.
out of the two.
Absolutely.
Stop it.
So if the money, okay, I see where the discrepancy is. So let me ask you this: do you think Ezekiel Elliott put that in his contract that if they do increase the games, that his pay will fluctuate due to?
Well, it's gonna have to, because now a new CBA has to be brought to the table once this happens. With the increasing games, now we gotta sit back at the table with the NFLPA and figure this thing out all over again.
Yeah, because he signed for what, six years?
It was a 5.
5?
What's a
Or
5?
I thought it was 5 or 6.
Was it 5?
Find out how many
Might have
games.
been
It's six for 90.
years. 6 for 90.
years.
6 for 90.
So,
and he got
I mean,
50 on the guarantee side. Right?
Imagine if he missed that clause.
Bro.
Yikes!
Not fair. Wouldn't be right.
I need to get that 400 then.
Yeah. Let me hold that.
Hundo.
Yeah.
Let me hold that. Quit playing. Stop
If you
playing.
add it,
Yeah.
I'm at.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because again,
I mean, it's only right for
And
those
hand me that
players.
next
Only right.
$10.99.
It's only right for those players in the NFL because, dude, your season can be you're one hit away from
One hit
being
away.
your whole career is gone.
Yeah. One hit away, bro.
So my thing is, let's go ahead and guarantee the contract.
guarantee the money,
So,
man.
You
Guarantee
guys
the
are
money.
you still gonna make money.
You getting the money.
You still gonna make money in
guarantee
NFL.
that bread, bro.
Look, let me. I was looking at Roger Goodell and what he asked for a couple years ago when he was going through his contract negotiations.
Oh wow, because he
This
made
dude-
$40 million.
This
for doing
dude asked
absolutely
for
nothing.
$49.5 million a year,
Are you kidding me?
a private jet for life,
For life.
and for him and his family, health care for life.
Now, is that, yeah.
So he knows how much money the
Oh,
league is making because he
absolutely.
went there. He went there. He went there with that demand. So he knows how much they're making. You guys can afford this.
Unbelievable.
Now they didn't give it to him. They gave him like $31.5 million dollars.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and you can have to use all that until you retire.
Until you
When you
done.
retire, you're on your own. You
Right.
made enough money.
I want that Bobby Bonilla
Boy,
contract.
1.2 for the next. What he got it for another? What is it? 15 years?
And he's been retired for 15 years.
God,
Come
God.
on, dog. That was the
that
best
was the
move.
best
Yeah.
move in the world,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That's a
Because
really
if
good
you
move.
don't make nothing else,
Nothing.
Dog, you are comfy.
guaranteed.
You are comfy.
July, what is it? Bobby Bonilla Day? What is it? July or August? What? It's in July.
I think it's
or
in
August.
July. I think it's in
Yeah,
July.
one of them days. Bobby Bonilla Day.
Yeah.
That should be a day we get off from work.
Wow.
Like nobody should have to come to work on that day.
July 1st.
There you go. July 1.
July.
Bobby
Wow.
Bonilla Day. 1.2 million right to the account, dog.
That was smart.
That was so smart, man.
That was smart, and it really helped out the organization.
Sure it did. Sure
Wow.
it did. Bobby Bonilla Day.
We help you out long term.
Mhm.
You help us out right now.
Yeah.
We need to allocate some of this money
Yeah.
to get this program right.
Yeah.
But if you help us do that, we'll take care of you for the
Mhm.
rest of your life.
So this is in addition to his
Cool with that.
his retirement
Where do
I
money.
sign?
This is in addition to his retirement money, though.
He gets a Major League Baseball pension.
What a
as well.
life. What
That's
a
a
life.
life.
2035. He'll be getting
Yeah.
paid.
2035
We're not even
for another 15 years.
That is nuts.
Bobby Bo
Wow.
gets 1.2 million right to the account.
Wow.
July 1. Every fiscal year,
Wow.
Bobby Bo 1.2.
He's going to feel really weird in 2035 when he
Yeah.
checks the mail. Or
And-
36.
Yeah, and he'd
When
be
he
like,
checks the mail, he's like,
oh dang,
Nah.
oh, it
no
expired
more.
last
At that
my
time,
fault.
he's he's looking at books that has nothing but pearly gates in them.
Yeah,
He's gonna be up there. I mean,
Bobby-
how old is Bobby?
year.
B?
He's only 56
he's
right
in
now.
his
Yeah.
50s. Yeah.
Okay.
another
Dang, 15 more years? Yeah,
He'll
he
be
might
what?
be gone.
Yeah.
No, he ain't gonna be gone.
He might be.
What I'm saying
Let me
is,
see what.
what do you need? What do you need
Speaking
at
of crackheads,
no? What do you need at 70? Number one, if you didn't have this body stashed in this small little fridge over here, it wouldn't be gnats and little bugs flying
Get my
around.
baby out the gnats. Right. Get my baby out the gnats. Somebody get my baby out the gnats.
Let me find out you got Bushwick Bill. Just hold on, man.
you got Bill over here doing YMCA.
Let me see if
I'm getting tired of this thing flying by me, man.
Oh, somebody get my baby out the gnats.
All right, boy. I just want to
Quan got a midget in the refrigerator.
you didn't check
bro.
both for refrigerators.
Quan got a midget in the fridge, bro.
You didn't check the mini
I'm getting
refrigerator.
tired of this thing.
Big enough for a foot.
I'm getting tired of this thing doing this right here, man. I'm getting tired of this thing, man. I'm
Shout
gonna
out
get it.
Girl Chat Sports checking
man.
in.
Girl
Melissa
Chat
Ferris
Sports
in the building.
man.
Yeah.
You dig?
She found a new dress.
Oh yeah, she
It's a
did.
blue one. The two cuz.
Come on, cuss. Found that new dress, huh, Melissa? She went to Hawaii. Did you go to Hawaii, Melissa?
Hey, give me
On
that girl
this-
from Hawaii.
on this-
She's been everywhere.
Last vacation. that
she
you
travels the world
Abroad.
every year.
Abroad.
Every year.
Broad.
took? Oh my god.
Nice life. What a life.
Sheesh.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio,
Yes,
man. We
indeed,
appreciate
man.
everybody chiming into the show. LTBB in the building, man. We
Mhm.
appreciate everybody that's on the live, everybody that is watching us from the actual app, man, and all of the participation, man. We want to thank you, the listeners, the
Yes,
followers, the
yes.
people who drive us and keep us going, man. We talked about a lot today, man.
Yes, we did, man. Got a lot in, man.
WNBA we talked about. We talked
Yes.
about NBA.
Yes.
We talked about college football, man.
Yes.
We talked about NFL, AB.
I think hockey's getting ready to start.
Yeah, rookie camp has broken with the Knights. They got a couple of young gunners over there, man,
Yeah.
that might end up making this squad. I was happy when they signed all of their core guys back. You know, the 5 or 6 guys, man, that really drive that hockey club, and looking for some new faces, man, to come in and make a mark, bro.
And the Knights' first preseason game tomorrow, 1:30
There you go.
at T-Mobile.
Boom.
Okay.
A lot of Aces fans are mad at us hockey fans for
Right.
going to a preseason game over Aces game, but I had tickets before
Yeah.
they announced the Aces were going to be at the same time. Do
Right.
better.
Yeah, do better.
Do better.
Just do a little better.
1:30, 2 o'clock, so it's kind of a staggered,
Yeah.
start time there. I will be watching from my Center Ice
Mm.
app.
Yeah.
Center Ice app.
Center Ice.
Hey, but if you guys don't get to go to the Knights games because they're too expensive, they have 4 preseason games, and you can find tickets for like $50,
Cheap.
$55.
Cheap.
So
What's
it is
expensive?
better.
How much is a ticket to the Knights game?
I pay
Usually,
75
usually over
for
100.
mine. Usually over.
That's
100, but
expensive?
I pay 75 for mine.
like up top, but anywhere in the building it looks good. So it's fun.
It's not a bad seat in there. We didn't sat in there, man.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Got a caller, man.
To close out the show.
At the end of the
Beautiful
closing
thing.
of the show, 702-608-3259. Don't call that number after this caller, man. So, but what we are about to do is we're about to take this caller. You're listening to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. This your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan. What's your question?
Dre Bailey.
Oh man.
Dre Bailey. What's going on?
What's up with it?
So who would you expect at the end of the call but me?
Yes, indeed.
So you all where were you all at last week? Was it Nappy Cuts? Where were you all at last week?
That was
were you all posting where you couldn't get
Fade them all barbershop, man. Shout out
Fade
to
them all.
Robert Twix Taylor.
And the brothers
Mob.
running for
go
and the
Mob,
brothers
Robert.
running for
Yeah, he's running for mayor, man. One of my pro fights, man.
Okay.
Robert Twix Taylor, man.
So all right, well, big respect to a fellow frat, but
Yes, indeed.
so where's the brother that had last week? I just wanted to call him so bad. So you all need to put that brother on like timeout, like permanently when he comes to talking about football. The brother that had the blue and gold on last week, like he needs to be like on football suspension. He was talking about Jacksonville being in the hunt. Like my dude, really, my guy? Like Jacksonville, really?
Oh man.
So like, listen, yo.
Was that me? No, that
I
was blue
forgot
and gold.
the
Who had blue and gold?
blue and gold. And when I call like the big L, like like I was messing with like a couple weeks back.
I don't know.
But I mean,
we have to get that.
real talk though. I
Gotta
wanted.
look at the show.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good,
Mondo. Go ahead, man.
What I wanted to talk about was I hope y'all within the next couple of shows or whatever talk about Marcellus Wiley and why he's going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh man,
I mean, like
this guy.
Marcellus Wiley is like whack.
You wildin'.
Yeah, and I hadn't known Marcellus Wiley to act this way. Like he wasn't always
Wildin'.
What he do now? I haven't heard anything.
That's the Columbus University way.
Yeah.
Well, he's been talking about like having like I guess what in quote unquote what the black experience is, because I failed to realize because he went to Harvard or Yale that somehow all black people have arrived and that he's questioning Colin Kaepernick's experience, talking about because he had no choice in being in foster care and being raised by Caucasian parents, that all of a sudden somehow he's not in tune with being black, which I think is the most absurd
that's
thing.
Ridiculous.
Well, he's colonialized. He's been
Works for Fox.
Great,
He works for Fox.
He also does a show with Whitlock, so
Yeah, it's kind
Right.
of rubbing off on him a little bit.
Right.
That
You talking about
Whitlock
Barney in a suit?
Yeah, man.
They-
That
that's
Whitlock-
what I'm saying.
That
That
Whitlock syndrome
He's
rubbing
tragic.
off on him, dog.
yeah.
tragic.
Listen, y'all brothers have a good weekend. Enjoy that Vegas sun.
Yes, indeed.
I
man.
need to get back out to Fremont Street and get up with y'all.
Yes, indeed, bro.
Go see
Absolutely.
Janet.
Oh, yeah.
30 years since Rhythm Nation, 1814.
Yeah,
Woo.
she fine.
Ooh,
Demeter Joe.
Demeter
Yeah.
Joe. Still getting it.
All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. Go watch some
Yes,
college
indeed,
football.
man.
That's what's
Appreciate
up, man.
you, bro.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Yes,
the phone
Indeed,
call, man.
Salute
All right, yeah.
Mondo, man.
That's what
Calling
it
from
is.
Gainesville, Florida, right
Yeah,
there, bro.
Gainesville.
Salute, bro. Appreciate you, man.
We need to find out who was in blue and gold.
I need
That's
to
what
find that out.
that's what I want to know who
I need
was.
to
I'm like
find
scrolling
out.
through the video. For
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah, I need to see exactly who that was.
Was somebody
Yeah.
talking about how Jacksonville for to be dope?
Mm.
That's why I said I
I
don't know
mean,
if it was me,
I-
because sometimes I'd be
I
joking.
mean, I said
They
I
had
had
blue. He said they had blue and
I
gold.
said
on.
I had hopes
Yeah,
for
what
him,
was that?
but once
I can't remember
Nick
what-
Foles went down, it was like a
Yikes.
yeah, that was a little tough.
Hey, but this is who they want to name their quarterback,
Yeah, that's who they wanted,
Mr.
man.
Fragile.
That's who they wanted, man.
Looking boy.
And when I said what I said about
About to go
him,
right back to a backup role.
him,
It's tragic.
I wanted to see him progress through the ebbs and flows of a season, and not go through people getting hurt around him. I didn't mean him, man. I didn't. That was bad moxie.
Ouch.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean that. I didn't. But it was him that ended up getting hurt. So
We're going to find
That's
out.
pretty
football, man. That's
it's football.
football.
That's football. Absolutely.
That's football.
Hey, and it's
football.
here. NFL is here, man.
Yes, sir.
After the first week, if you contemplated suicide, this may not
Jeez.
be the year for
This may
you.
not be it. This just might not be it.
It's about to get real interesting. Wait until
Oh,
like
yeah.
the fifth,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the fifth
Wait
or
till after the
sixth
first
week.
bye week. Week 4.
Ooh.
Week 4 is the first bye week.
Yeah.
Just wait till then.
It happens
When
all the time,
When that
Goose.
bye week happens, it happens every single time.
Yeah, it
when
does.
that bye week happens, things start to get real. We will figure out at that time who's who and what's what.
And I don't know who that caller was because I'm looking at the video from last
Armando.
week. And,
That was Armando.
Armando,
He said it was your co-host. Which
Armando, the colorblind kid. There's nobody wearing blue and gold.
it's the co-host, so it's got to be either me or Goose.
I don't know who.
There's nobody wearing blue and gold at all.
I was thinking.
Melissa had blue on, but
Nah.
you know,
Yeah,
I don't think she picked the Jaguars.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't
she did
know.
either.
She didn't say anything.
He might have been
Did I
watching
pick the
another show from a
Hold
different.
on. But did I pick the Jags last week? I got to look at
He
the
might be
tape.
talking about you.
I think I
He
picked
may
the
be.
Jags. I mean, I did pick the Jags.
Maybe
I
you're
wasn't the
wearing blue
only
and gold.
one that picked the Jags though, so I don't know what's. I don't
Who
know.
did the Jags play?
Who was it? Because Nick Foles ended up catching the injury on the touchdown pass. It was a touchdown pass that he threw
Yeah.
when he got injured.
Tell me who the Jags played.
Who did they play
please.
last week, bro?
Let's find that real
Well,
quick.
KC. I mean, they played.
Yeah, that's why it's.
Who was
They
it?
played the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
They played
Yeah,
the Chiefs.
they played the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I
Who
don't
got
think
hurt?
I did. I don't think I picked the
'Cause Foles
Jags
got
against
hurt.
the
Yep.
Chiefs.
No, I think it was Chiefs
Nah,
all the
man,
way
I
around.
don't-
Yeah, I
I think
think
it might
so.
have been Chiefs all the way around.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll check the tape, man. We appreciate everybody chiming in. Let the
Indeed,
ball
man.
bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey.
Your man Goose Thomas.
We didn't do any add-ons to our most beautiful list. Anybody didn't do any add-ons?
Oh, but before the first?
Yes.
Oh no, you stuck with your team. So
stuck?
I lost out on Vanity, and I kept whoever.
So we can't add on.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to give it another month or two.
Yeah,
But
we'll
you
have
gotta-
another draft here.
I know who I'm adding on.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, boy.
But you don't
Lord,
say nothing
Lord.
before she gets,
Oh, boy.
because we gonna
Lord,
flip a coin,
Lord,
and if you don't
Lord.
get that first one, she gonna get snatched on purpose, on principle, just because, man.
Just on GP.
Look, man, we on our way out. We want to give you guys something to think about, man. The fact that now, the way that we're built, our body is built, we're getting judged on if we can play the sport or not.
Man.
They keep moving the goalpost. The
tough.
goalpost is being moved
Literally.
every
Literally
single
the
time.
goalpost.
Think about this on the way out, man. Think about this.
That's tough, man. That's tough, man.
You give a person to wear an outfit for said sport, and you say she can't wear the sport.
Wow.
Can't wear the uniform
Wow.
because it's too revealing.
Too revealing. But it's part of
But
the
you gave her the uniform.
But you gave
though.
her the uniform.
So you gonna change the uniform now?
Wow.
Built around me?
Wow. That's tough.
Look, let me tell you what's tough. On the way out of here again, whoever shot up Emmett Till's,
Stupido.
that is the most disrespectful thing right now in this country that you could do to anybody. That was an innocent kid.
Wow. Shout out to Jeff Swartz. who says
2019.
Racism doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
Shout out to Jeff Swartz.
Yeah,
man.
okay.
It's over.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Wow.
Are we kidding
I
right now?
hope it made him feel good by shooting up a monument.
Yeah, like that's, come on, man.
Hope it makes you feel good.
If there's one racist person left on the earth, racism is not dead.
It's not.
If you have one left,
It's not.
it won't be dead.
It's not going anywhere.
And there's a lot more than one.
Absolutely,
Whole
there
heap of
are.
them.
He said
Man,
the
look.
white guy who wore Michigan 3
Yo,
weeks
he's
ago.
he's getting his shows mixed up because
Yeah.
that's Dave, and he was not there at the
No.
live.
No.
Watch the right show at the right time.
It wasn't,
That was
nah.
Dave. Dave did. That's a Michigan.
But that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that
like
was
2
2
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago.
Yeah, that wasn't at the
That was a
barbershop.
while ago.
I mean, at least he's watching the show,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
he's watching the show.
Armando tunes in, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Always tuning in, man. No
Yeah.
question about it, man.
And he tried to call back because I called him colorblind, I think.
LTVB in the building, man. Your guy,
Salute,
Dre
man.
Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas.
Bill
man.
Block of
Yeah.
Lugger, man.
Hey,
If you
man,
scared,
you better go to church. And if you like cigars, man, come over to the Las Vegas
Yeah.
Cigar Outlet tonight, man, from 6 to 10, man. It's going to be a dope event out there, bro.
hey,
Church
Indeed,
and smoking.
Yeah. You know, it's